Let's see if I can help out.
Warriors ready! Run, Cashew! Orders!
We are Gaul. They will bleed for us. For Gaul!
Battle ready! Charge!
Boars of Gaul!
Warriors ready! Get moving! Slingers! Spear warriors! Charge!
Elite cavalry!
Fierce!
Declare! Melee warriors!
Noble horse! Ah!
Orders! Take their heads!
Our horses love
Sons of Gaul! What are we, brothers?
Are those javelins? I can't tell. Yes, they are.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Guilds!
So the battle's pretty much over.
Ready!
I mean, they didn't really stand that much of a chance. I got the most kills, as well as I almost got the least losses, but I guess I got careless with my naked warriors. Most kills went to the Oathsworn, from what I can see. The Sword Followers got a bunch of kills because they got the Pontic Swordsman and the Ethereal Spears. Naked Warriors could have done more. Slingers did fine. Bowmen did really nice. Good team effort. Noble Horse got some kills too. Seems like he wants to do a 1 versus 1 now. I'm gonna change up my build. Could bring in Axe Warrior. I think that would be a good idea. Alright.
Naked warriors! Fearless warriors!
I have to use my naked warriors better. I always tend to lose them quickly because they get thrown into javelins and then that's it.
Axe warriors!
They will bleed for us!
Warriors ready!
I'm gonna pretend like I know what he's saying,
Sons of Gaul!
even though I don't.
This enemy believes we are wild animals. They call us barbarians. Today, we shall show them how animals
Oh, I think he's gonna
fight.
pike block, that's
Tear
why.
them limb from limb, cleave their heads from their bodies, and we shall win the day! Hey!
Oath sworn!
I think he's trying to tell me that he was gonna pike box. Like, use the corner to pike box. I wasn't sure if he was going to or not. So I'm not in much of a rush. I have good units, and I believe that that's all I really need. If he boxes himself in too close, then he'll lose.
Shake my brothers. Show them mortal courage.
Levy pikemen, and thorax pikemen. I mean, this is just asking to get punished by skirmishers. If I had been paying attention to what he was saying earlier, like he said pike box and whatnot, probably would have brought my slingers again, but
Mounted warriors!
Right.
this is going to take way too long. But I will accept his challenge. He has 4 Persian light archers. I'm going to probably put these guys out in front. The more he spreads it out, like the less effective they become frontally. Because even though it takes like 2 pikes to make the pike phalanx useful, once a unit dies and then it dwindles down to like one in the front and then none of them in the back, that's when they become the least useful. Because he's in the corner, if one of these units like even break, like if they become broken, regardless, he'll how do you say it? They won't come back. Because his general's all the way back here, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get him. Like, this is why one of the reasons why pike boxing is so unpopular. Because you can do this, and I mean, most people would quit because this is extremely hard to break, especially if you don't have a lot of skirmishers. Like I don't. I have only 4 bowmen, and as you saw in the game before, if you were watching, in some cases 4 bowmen is not enough to break an entire army, especially since when you use pike boxes, when you pike box, you have to have good skirmishers, and he does. His skirmishers are higher tiered than mine are, even though the shots per minute are pretty much the same. So here's the deal. I have to use my men's javelins on the front line. That's like, there's no way around that. I can use my bow units against his bow units, but I'll lose. So I have to use a shield. I have to use a screen of these guys. And then I'll probably put them into shield screen. So I already know what I'm going to do. It's just doing it that will be hard. I'll be surprised if I actually win this, because again, pike boxing is extremely hard to break. Now I can run. However, I don't want to get into range of his own bow units right now. Because again, he has superior range. See, missile damage with superior range. If I had brought javelins, I would have been able to take out these two levy pikes, and then he would have been forced to fill in the gaps. Anyway.
Warriors! Naked warriors!
Katu Wallow! Forward!
I don't want to use my sword followers because they have the same armor, and definitely don't want to use my oath sworn because then I'll lose him. I'll lose my general.
Warriors ready! We hunger for blood and battle!
Bowmen!
Victory for goal! Spearmen ready for battle! Move it! For goal!
What happened to this guy being like good? I have to
Bowmen!
hold up.
Run! Curse you!
Because you can easily flank this. I mean, he left a gap for me on purpose. In fact, I can...
Bowmen!
Missile-armed warriors!
I'm just trying to see if I was correct about they raise his shields in front.
Are they Germans?
Yeah.
Bowmen!
Battle ready! Fire! Warriors ready!
Bows!
Take aim!
Bowmen!
Ready!
Enter on spears!
Ah,
Spearmen!
The men are wavering.
Make ready!
Kill!
Yeah! To be led!
Hurrah!
Spears!
Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Wait here! Get running! Move it!
Deadly missiles ready!
You have our spears! What are we, brothers? Kill! Veteran spears!
Enter on spears!
Ready! Stop!
All command!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Warriors, move out!
Orders!
like usually I'd lose this engagement, but using this tactic, it works out well for me.
Enter on spears!
Warriors of gold!
I'm just surprised that
Ready and eager!
Bowmen!
Fire on this!
I'm surprised that he's letting me do this.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hold! Ready! Veteran spears!
I'm super surprised he let me do that.
Get running! Warriors, move out! Ready! Get running!
I knew it was a good idea bringing these guys.